Hi, Shep Hyken, your customer service and experience expert, and today I'm going to discuss why businesses should show loyalty to their customers. Now imagine that. Now, one thing I find frustrating in business is the double standard that exists in the relationship between a customer and a business. A customer may show intense loyalty to a business, and that business may reciprocate with appreciation. But if there's a change in circumstances that causes the customer's buying habits to change, none of which have anything to do with the business or going and doing business elsewhere, that company's appreciation might vanish. And the airlines are a perfect example of the point that I'm trying to make. Now, my friends who travel a lot tend to fly on one particular airline. Now, many of us qualify year after year for the highest elite status. And I would venture to say that if these airlines couldn't give away the perks of the free upgrades and their mileage programs, they would be forced to offer value in other ways. But these airlines do have the perks and the mileage programs, and my friends, including myself, are loyal to the airline that takes best care of us. Now, since the mid-1980s, I've been flying on my preferred airline, and I've only missed their highest level just one time, right after 9/11, when my business slowed down just a bit. Now, I'm anticipating keeping this level of travel up for at least a few more years, hopefully more. That's at least 25 years so far of hitting their highest status. Now, they usually take great care of me. The perks are nice. The special phone number that they give me to reach top-level support for reservations, the flight changes they make for me, and more. It's really the ultimate perk. But what happens if or when I decide to retire? What happens to all of the loyalty that I've given to them? Now, back to my friends. Some of them have decided to retire, and when they do, all of their perks come to a screeching halt. No longer do they get the complimentary upgrades. No longer do they have access to the special phone number for help. No longer do they get taken care of like the VIP they were for so many years. Now, my friends didn't defect to another airline. They're still loyal. They just don't fly as much. One of my friends was sick and had to stop flying for several months. Now, in that time, he lost his elite status due to the infrequency of him making various trips. He never lost his loyalty toward his preferred airline, but even after pleading his case, they abandoned their loyalty toward him. Now, I'm not picking on a particular airline. To my knowledge, this is the way it is with most airlines. So here's the lesson that we can take away from all of this. Most, if not all of us, have customers who've been doing business with us for many years. We treat them with the respect and the loyalty that they deserve. But what happens when they retire, move on, have some change in circumstances that might cause them to reduce the amount of business that they do with us? What do you do with them? Well, do you abandon them? Our neighborhood grocery store still loves us. Our 3 kids are now grown up and we're empty nesters. Does that grocery store resent us because our weekly purchases have dropped dramatically? I highly doubt it. Does the restaurant that used to see us on a somewhat regular basis with our kids resent us because we now only show up as a couple versus a family of 5? Again, I don't think so. No, that grocery store and the restaurant have never made us feel any less love because we don't spend as much money with them. We're still loyal to them, and they treat us just as well as they always have. I hope this is something that the airlines and other businesses can learn from. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Please be sure to visit my website, which is www.hyken.com. There you'll find more information about my speaking programs, as well as over 350 customer service articles that you can read and share with your colleagues. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Shep Hyken reminding you to always be amazing.